Hi, it's Heather from Strings and Threads. Happy Halloween! I don't really have anything special for Halloween, but I just thought I would say that. My kids and I are going to binge on a little bit of Reese's Cups and Kit Kats and play a little Mario Kart after this. So I just wanted to pop on and say hi, and I'm really excited because Vlogtober came and I was able to get a video up every day this month. So that was pretty exciting. It was a little bit hurried at some points, but that's okay. This has been a real growing experience, but it's really good because I think I'm going to try to make sure that I pop on. I'm going to try for every day because I really love talking to you guys, and I love that we've been getting to know each other. And today I don't have a question of the day except, did you dress up for Halloween? And if you did, what did you dress up as? And my answer is that I didn't dress up. We are not doing Halloween. The boys don't want to anymore. They're a little bit older, and we don't really get trick-or-treaters at our house because we're kind of far removed from other houses, which I like. I personally like. That could be a question of the day too, is I actually enjoy not living so close to other people. Do you enjoy living close to people, or do you enjoy having a little bit of space? But I think as far as my personality is more like I can work alone, I can do things alone, that kind of thing. And so, you know, different personalities and different things. Well, today is Moody Monday. Moody Monday is about crocheting hats, scarves, blankets, anything that you want for those in need. And the other stations that are joining in are Jenna's Stitches. She posted a video already for today, so you can go and check hers out. And then next week, Teresa from Critters Crochet is going to join in as well. So make sure you check her out and subscribe to her so that we can, you know, all kind of keep in that loop of the Moody Monday and what we're doing. The reason why I was calling it Moody is because I had seen where people crochet items based on their mood. And it could be the pattern you use because of the mood, the colors you used because of the mood. And also, you know, I guess color. I was trying to think. I thought I had three things, but you know, it's basically the color or the pattern or the yarn. That's the third one, the yarn that you use. Sorry, my boys are distracting me. Typically, they're not all loud like that, but for some reason, I came in here to film, and guess what? They're loud. So I did 2 hats this week. One of them you may have seen because I did a tutorial on it. I did a hat last week that was like, the color was like a cat color. And it was just a pattern that I had made up, but a lot of people liked it, so I did a tutorial on it, and I call it the hot off the griddle hat because the griddle stitch is used in it. So I just decided to call it hot off the griddle hat. And so I made another hot off the griddle hat for the tutorial. And so I'm going to add that in with my things that I'm going to donate. So here is the hot off the griddle hat that I did this week. And that's going to go into my donation bin. Right now I am creating hats to donate to my school. And I know if you've seen my other Moody Mondays, you know that I'm making batches of stuff between now and December, Christmas time, to donate to my school. Right before Christmas, my school will gather up all the donations and they will give them to the kids in our district that are in need. And then if there's anything left beyond that, they take it out into the community and they give it to people in the community who are in need. This second hat I'm very excited about. I saw that John Boy did a video tutorial of a hat that he called, I'm sorry, it's eluding me what he called it. Not string up hat, but anyway, I'm sorry. I will put a link to his tutorial in the description because I want to tell you, it's a super easy to follow tutorial. and he does a very nice job explaining things. It's beginner friendly. I think he even explained how to do the stitches if you're not sure. So, and the hat is amazing. I have to say, it's not one of the hats that you start at the top and go down. And I would say, typically, if it's a hat that is, to me, if it's a hat that is sideways where you just do one piece and then sew it together, or if it's a hat that goes from the bottom to the top, I'm out. Because a lot of times they don't look right when you bring them together at the top, and you end up needing to put a pom-pom on. And not that there's anything wrong with that, you know, pom-poms are nice, and you can put pom-poms on ones that you start from the top down. But I don't want to feel like I have to put a pom-pom on it because it's messed up. But this is one of the hats that goes from the side and then you sew it up. And it is so easy to make, but it is also really, really gorgeous and delicious. The texture on it is amazing. I'll show you how mine turned out. I used it with a variegated yarn, and I have the yarn right here. Let me just reach a little bit because I forgot to bring it here. I used Yarnspiration Karen Skinny Cakes, and the colorway on that is Citron Fizz. I know it looks a little fuzzy, I'm sorry. So here's how it looks. It's a really nice yarn. I really like this. So the only thing that I'll say, I'll try it on so you can see it. I love this. And as I was making it, I'm like, I'm keeping this for myself. I'm keeping this for myself. But then as I started going around, I realized that it's not going to be as long as I like. And this is just a personal preference. I think most people just wear their hats like this where they cover their ears a little bit. But here where I live, in the winter, it can get very cold. And when I'm out shoveling, and I probably have long lobes anyway to begin with. I shouldn't do that because then I'll look even geekier than I am. But if I have any part of my ears sticking out, or if it's super windy, the wind will go up under here and my ears just freeze. So I am going to donate this hat. But I already started making another one, and I just added more rows to make it longer, and I will show that one when I'm done. And if you haven't subscribed to John Boy, he is so enjoyable, very entertaining, just awesome. You know, I wasn't trying to make a big plug about it, but his tutorial was great. I enjoy watching his videos. And so why don't you go check him out? I'll also put him in the description. So if there are any stations out there that would like to join us for Moody Monday, please just let me know and I'll add your name to my list. I'm going to probably do it just through the winter. I'll do it, my hats for my school up until December, and then after that, I'm going to see if I can do like either my local homeless shelter or maybe a nursing home would want some blankets, that like lap blankets or something like that. So I'm going to look into what to do after that. But there are lots of places to donate. You can look around in your area, so it doesn't have to be something that you would mail anywhere. But if you are interested, I will put links to places where you can mail things. I know there's a veteran website where you can make and send, and they would get donated to veterans. There's another one for a couple of local places near me where you would be donated to the homeless shelter. Our local homeless shelter is amazing. Our class went there on a field trip last year, and the things that they do for those who are willing to work for it, they give them job programs, they give them safe housing, they give them medical treatment, they make sure the kids get to school. You know, they have places to lock special items so that they wouldn't get stolen. So, I mean, it's just really, it was really an amazing place to go and visit. So I'll leave a link to that. And there's another, just in general across the United States, place that helps the homeless that you can donate to. Like I said, the ones in my link would probably be ones you'd have to mail out. But if you looked around locally, you could probably find places that would be accepting those kind of donations. So if you're not one who would want to mail it out, you could probably find something local. There's another, I didn't mention this last week, but we have a group around here called Wrap It Up Project. And what they do is they collect homemade hats and scarves, and they put little tags on them, and they just drop them on park benches, on street lamps, anything around town. And the tag says, basically, if you're cold and you need to keep warm, you can have me. And, don't give it back. It's yours to keep. But I think that's a neat thing. So if you were having trouble finding some place to donate to, maybe you could start something like that. Just start it yourself. It's something I actually had thought about doing too, just making a bunch of hats and scarves and then going into town and just dumping them in random places for people to find and for people to have. So this video is getting kind of long, so I'm sorry that I'm rambling on, but thank you for those of you who come and listen every day and who are a part of this channel. And if you're not, please consider subscribing. I love to keep in touch with everybody. I love to chat with everybody, and I hope everybody has a good night. Bye.